Is your car driving perfectly fine, but your gas mileage has suddenly taken a mysterious dip while your check engine light stares you down for the dashboard? You might be dealing with the P0741 trouble code, which specifically points to the torque converter clutch circuit performance or it being stuck in the off position. This is a generic powertrain code for all vehicles made from 1996 to the present day, although the way you fix it might look a little different depending on if you're driving a Ford or a Chevy or a Toyota. To understand this, you have to picture your automatic transmission using a torque converter as a sort of fluid bridge between your engine and your wheels, which multiplies torque until the speeds equalize at what we call stall speed. In modern cars, the engine and transmission are about 90% efficient during this phase until the computer sends a signal to the torque converter clutch solenoid. This solenoid directs hydraulic fluid to lock everything together into a solid coupling for maximum efficiency at highway speeds. If your transmission control module sees that this lockup is not happening when it should, it throws this code. You will notice your check engine light is on, and you might see a slight drop in your miles per gallon because the engine has to work a little harder without that solid connection, but your actual engine performance usually feels normal. The most common culprits are a wiring harness that is shorted out against the metal of the transmission, or a solenoid that has suffered an internal electrical failure, or even a glitchy transmission control module. You should start by checking the wiring harness for any obvious signs of damage or loose plugs and use a factory wiring diagram to trace the power source to every connection point. If you see other transmission codes popping up alongside this one, you're almost certainly looking at an electrical failure rather than a mechanical one. If the wiring looks solid and the solenoid is receiving power but not moving, then it is likely time to replace that solenoid or look deeper into the valve body. You should head to a professional mechanic if you are uncomfortable testing electrical circuits with a multimeter, or if the diagnostic steps lead you inside the transmission case, because that requires specialized tools and a very clean environment to avoid making the problem worse for your vehicle.